us. The priest say, how about she will be shy, ship after that. And the blood of apostles and others that made my stone to us, surely do rule well. Salutation to the elect brethren across the four corners of the planet. GMS Risorgimento can't pay out another quick impromptu lesson. In fact, I don't realize I didn't title the lesson properly. Yeah, but yeah, a quick impromptu lesson. But let's keep together and we say we're going to do something.
Yeah, hey, right now, you know, we're in the season of Bacchus, you know. We worship a Bacchus in the island of Trinidad and Tobago. So, hey, got a lot of jakes from different parts of the globe, you know, coming down here. Plus, there are Edomites, you know. So, hey, the spirit of Bacchus, you know, heavy. It's the steel pan and music and, you know, a whole heap of confusion, a whole heap of adultery, idol worship. You understand? Right? Hey, so hey, you know. So this place finished because how long will they feel the Most High gonna sit back and watch all this wickedness? You know, you Israelites defiling the Most High temple day in, day out. You understand? Right? And this what's her name? The call she the queen or what? The queen of Bacchanal.
That's sure.
Yeah, Bacchanal go back to the Roman god Bacchus. You understand? So she's an angel for Bacchus. Right? Yeah, she's a temple harlot. You understand? These people out in the spirit of Bacchus, they're giving homage. The word homage means to worship or reverence. Yeah, and honor or show respect. Right? And the most I tell you are not to be no revelers. You understand? They tell you in 1 Peter 4 and 2. Right? And when you go they put in the word reveler in the Google, it tell you reveler going back to the word it say bacchanal, a priest worship or follower of Bacchus. When you go to the word, when you put in the word reveler in Google, you understand? So the reveling is the spirit of Bacchus, right?
Yeah, this is Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 28. Observe and hear all these words which I command thee, that it may go well with thee and with thy children after thee forever, when thou doest that which is good and right in the sight of Yahweh thy power.
Good.
It says in verse 31, thou shalt not do so unto Yahweh thy power for every abomination to the I'm going to read verse 30. Take heed to thyself that thou be not snared by following them, after that they be destroyed from before thee, and that thou inquire not after their gods, saying, how did these nations serve their gods? Even so will I do likewise. Right? Because as you were saying, you know, they're serving Bacchanal, the god of Bacchus. Right, because going back to Saturnalia, it goes back to paganism. Right, so you had like one so-called soca artist saying that what carnival is a religion, because religiously every year they come out and they celebrate, and it's 2 days before. It's always the same 2 days before so-called Ash Wednesday, where they go give praise to Tammuz. Right, they go to the Catholic Church and they get They get ashes. Right, they get ashes. So, yeah. Right. Things coming out of the way for you to focus here. Right? They get ashes on the head. Right? So carnival goes back to what? A pagan worship. One of the gods that they worship, the pagan gods that they worship was what? Bacchus. Right? So the Most High said he's going to destroy. Take heed to thyself before he destroy you. Right? Don't do after they do. Because you're going to be, what they're doing is right, actually serving their gods. Right? There's no end. We no longer any time of ignorance, we need time of knowledge, right? Because the Most High said forth is watchmen, right? And we watching and we saying and we coming out here and prophesying and making it known what is going on, right? Yeah. It says, verse 31, thou shalt not do so until Yahweh thy power, for every abomination to the Lord which he hated have they done unto their gods, for even their sons and their daughters they have burnt in the fire to their gods.
Yeah, right. That's what they're doing. They got kiddie carnival. They put in the young ones through the fire. You understand? Imagine you got kids, you got these little young infants in tights and tight top with costume masquerading through the street.
Yeah.
You understand? You got little boys whining on little girls. All this wickedness going on among our people. You putting them children through the fire too. How you can tell a young lady, hey, carnival is wickedness when she come up in the culture.
Yeah, they make the so-called artists, which are these fucking priests and priestess, because the temple harlots, they make these so-called artists or idols.
Yeah.
Right? So they have what, Destra as an idol.
Yeah.
So you have these little girls worshiping Destra.
She's right? One of Bacchus' main fucking queen.
Yeah, she called herself Queen of Bacchanal.
Yeah.
You understand? Queen means whore. She's a whore. Yeah. You have a video with her. She in her house, riding her she's doing like
a kind of
spin.
Yeah.
She's doing spin. Yeah. She just gave birth to a child not too long.
That's your whole ass in the camera, no shame.
Whole ass, yeah. You understand? And that's the idol. That's the exemplar, right? That's the exemplar. That's the person who you have up on a pedestal, right? If these people speak, you tend to listen, right? You tend to listen, but you don't want to listen to the men of the Lord. Who speak for the righteousness, because it's what the scripture say, they hate them that rebuke at the gate, right? Because what? Basically telling you your own wickedness, right?
You see your own good. You got something? Yeah. You finish that?
Yeah, I finished with that one. I have our next one, but go ahead.
Yeah, this is Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 5.
Yeah, about Shema,
Thus said Jeremiah 2, verse 5. Thus says Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, what iniquity have your fathers found in me?
Yeah, what sin? What the Most High do wrong to we? That we could go and defile his temple, bow down to these idols. You understand? The Most High didn't do nothing wicked to we. All the Most High show his love from since day one. The Most High show his love. You understand? Go ahead.
That they are gone far from me.
Yeah, they gone far from the Most High. You call yourself Queen of Bacchanal. You understand? One calling himself the King of Jab. You understand?
Come in front for your blessing. The next one blessing. Yeah.
Next one saying carnival is blessing, woman is blessing, Juve is blessing. I think it's lyrical sing that. You understand? Yeah, the Most High ain't pleased with that. The Most High house is not, the Most High says his body is not for fornication. That's fornication. Carnival is going back into fornication because it's idol worship.
Gone far from me, and I've walked after vanity.
Yeah, carnival is vanity. Hey, if we can show you all the savannah, you can see behind me. And we used to come in the savannah before it come up to the season. Yeah, the savannah was packed. Women like that. Everybody getting into it, you know? When the Most High said the whites to do evil, they come to the savannah to get a little shape, you know, work on a little stiffness on the butt, on the arm, forget type of do, to go and walk naked. To go and walk naked in the street. You understand? Yeah, go ahead.
After vanity, and I become vain.
Come down. Yeah, they become vain. You understand? That's what they become. They become vain. Right? Yeah, you got something to say? Let's get Psalm 106.
Okay.
Yeah, Psalm 106 and Psalm 134.
Psalm 134.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, bring up. Yeah.
Fornication.
Done.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, starting from verse 18.
Yeah.
It says, flee from fornication.
Yeah.
Every sin that a man doeth is without the body.
Yeah.
But he that committeth fornication sinneth against his own body.
Yeah, it sinned against the Most High temple. It sinned, it defiled the Most High. That fornication go back to our homosexuality, lesbianism, idol worship, and committing adultery. And that's what's happening in carnival. A lot of adultery. You understand? A lot of idol worship. Man fucking man, woman fucking woman, man fucking man, woman. You understand? There's all the wickedness going on there. Right? Go ahead.
What? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit?
Yeah, the body is the temple of the Most High Spirit. That's why the Most High give me these laws to govern this temple. These laws to govern the temple of the Most High. You understand? It's to govern his house. Right? Go ahead.
Which is in you, which which ye have of Yahweh Hashem Shai,
Yeah.
and ye are not your own.
Yeah, this body's not you own. Like a lot of these women, like I said, this is my body. I could do what the fuck I want. But we understand that you women are right, so we leave y'all alone. As our Apostle Gabar say, you can sit back and watch you destroy your fucking self. You understand? Because that's one of the prayers. This is my body. I could do what I want. One of my ex-demons tell me she could fuck who she want and she pussy. I tell she, I say, you're right. You're right. Yeah, leave them to their own destruction. You understand? Finish it? Yeah, yeah.
For ye are bought with a price. Therefore glorify Yahweh Hashem Yahushai in your body and in your spirit, which are Yahweh Hashem
Yeah,
Yahushai.
we bought with a price. Hey, we went into the agreement with the Most High. You know? You understand? We make an agreement with the Most High. You know? We are the one. We are the hypocrites. We is the one they hold the end of our bargain. You understand? So the Most High is what? Most merciful. So the Most High said, "No what? I'm gonna send my son and let him be the lamb to cleanse Israel. I know what? I'm gonna send my men them out there to tell him, know what? Hey, repent, turn from your wicked ways, and still y'all be stiff-necked. So whoever come upon y'all deserve it. You understand?
Nah, that's just a reflection of the lights, the Savannah lights. But they can really be chariots.
God, in the spirit, be in the spirit.
Yeah, the Most High probably just revealing them on the camera.
Good.
I know what. Yeah, as far as we know, is the reflection on the camera lights. You check it out before we start the video. It says on Psalms 106 and 118.
I'm on verse 34.
Verse 34. Psalms 106 and 34. It says, they did not destroy the nations concerning whom Yahweh commanded them.
Yeah.
It says, but will mingle among the heathen and learn their works.
Yeah, we mingle among these heathen and learn their works. What's one of the works? Carnival. They got to go back to a pagan Asian custom. Which is these pagan. This is how they used to celebrate. You know, a lot of we call it revelry. We call it a lot of running chain on each other, men and women, women and men, orgies. Yeah. You understand? Being drunken in the streets. You understand? So you mix among these heathens and you learn their ways. And the Most High come on me about that, not learn not the ways of the heathens.
It says, verse 36, and they served their idols, which were a snare unto them. Yea, they sacrificed their sons and their daughters unto devils.
Yeah, you understand? So the snare, because it was a snare to our people, and they're going to be destroyed. Because you're giving homage to a god named Bacchus, which is a pagan Roman god. You understand? And they're going to be destroyed for that. Because what they did, the Most High said Israel here. You understand? All of them out there here. They see and they hear. You understand? So they have no excuse. The Most High said the time of the ignorant he wink. Hey, I was out there too.
All of us.
I was out there whining on Mamsie too. But I was doing it in ignorance. But after I find out, hey, I had to repent from that. The Most High don't like that. So if the Most High don't like it, just don't do it. You understand? If you want to dress as skimpy, put on your most sexy outfit in your bedroom for your man. You understand? Powder up your face, show a kind of chocolate on your skin. Do it for your man.
Mother, I see saying shit. What you gonna say? Is that what's your name, boy?
Who?
Lisa Prepio, whatever it is. She not kind of bad to shit. You understand? They see this fucking girl play, seeing her, you know, she bare.
Yeah.
Bare. You understand? But I just go to the big one and do what? It's a mud thing that they're going to do. You understand? These women, they outside there watch with no shame face.
Yeah, they
no shame face. All the Jews, they are no Jews, nobody. Hey, they want to call themselves precious, but nothing precious about them. You understand? They have nothing to say that. Here we see. Unless the whole nation overall. You understand? Because the men have no fucking standards. You understand? All the Jews out in the good. So these men have no right to actually even be getting vexed when the next man touch this shit. You understand? They hear that's one of the wicked songs that they have. Somebody will touch it for you. You understand? That's one of the wicked songs. Somebody will touch it in for you.
Yeah.
You understand? That's what they advocated, adultery. Right? Yahweh Hashem shall destroy the law.
Good.
Understand? It says going on to verse 36. It says, and shed innocent blood, and even the blood of their sons and of their daughters, whom they sacrificed unto the idols of Canaan, and the land was polluted with their blood, as the brother said. You know, this goes into what? Orgies, drunken reveling.
Yeah.
You understand? All these things, these scriptures speak about all these different things. Alright, I'm just going to preach something real quick. This is Galatians chapter 5, starting at verse 18. If ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law. No, the works of the flesh are manifest, which are adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulation, wrath, strife, seduction, heresies, envy, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such of like, of which I tell you before, as I have also told you in times past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High. Right? So the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem shall shine in your thoughts. You don't think you're going to go from year to year. It was about 2 years ago. They had the big Ebola scare, right? And you know what's the big? You know what? The world was bracing for that fucking Ebola scare, and they was down here. They was bracing for what? They was on an uproar because they were saying they would close down the airports and shut down Carnival. They didn't want to shut down Carnival. That's what they was in an uproar for. They didn't want to shut down Carnival, the festival of the flesh, right? Worshipping Satan, right? Left hand energy, right? The left hand energy is heavy in the country right now, right? Heavy in the region right now, because we have people coming from different Barbados, Guyana, St. Lucia. We have international, regional artists down here, right? We have Judite, Ashanti down here performing in Marshall, right? The wickedness is just widespread. You understand? Yahweh Hashem shall go and bring a great destruction to these people.
Yeah.
Right? Because they refuse to hearken. This is Luke, just like that. This is Luke chapter, I think it's 17. So Luke chapter 17. The days are no. Yeah, just yeah, come on. Alright, Matthew 24. Yeah, Luke 2. Matthew 24. I'll get out. Matthew 24 and verse 37. But as in the days of Noah, was so, shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving into marriage until the day Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Right? Yeah. So that's the spirit that you're in. You're in that reveling spirit. You're in that mirth spirit. Right? That gang drunken up, them orgies, right? All that shit gonna happen. More rapes, more murders. Hey, on a sideline note, the murder rate just hey, it's like I was telling one of the brothers, right? An elder brother, I was telling him, I say, hey, it's as though they're going for a high score. They're going for a high score for more murders this year than last year. Yeah, because in the second month, how much about 78 or something so already?
Yeah, that was over 70.
It's over 70. You understand? It's like they're going for high scores, like they're playing fucking Sonic or Mario or some shit. You understand? That's how they're doing with the murders right now. You understand? But yet still they hate them that rebuke at the gate because what we speak righteousness.
Yeah. You know, to our big brother, what I was saying, these people is hypocrite, right? This is Exodus 19, starting from verse 7. And Moses came and called for the elders of the people and laid before their faces all these words which Yahweh Hashem commanded him. And all the people answered together and said, all that Yahweh Hashem had spoken we will do. And Moses returned the words of the people unto Yahweh Hashem. And what they do, all they turn aside from that. So right now, all they're going to celebrate Carnival, which goes back to the demon Bacchus. And what that come like a sacrifice, all they're going to do, right? This is 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 22. And Samuel said, had Yahweh Hashem as great delight in burnt offering and sacrifice as in obeying the voice of the Lord? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice.
Yeah, to obey is better than sacrifice. And what the Most High requires? The Most High requires us to what? to seek the good and put away the evil. Right? Put away the evils that you're doing and serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushai as a nation repent. Turn back to your power. Right? Put off the wickedness. Right? The Most High, the Most High talk about it in Zechariah 3. Right? And he put that whole parable of Zechariah 3. Right? It's Zechariah 3. Zephaniah 3 Salakia is speaking about Joshua. Joshua represents Israel. Right? We had on that filthy garments. Right? But the elect of the nation putting on with that clean garment. Not speaking about this physical garment here, it's what the mind. Right? Putting up the filthy garment is these philosophies, these poison doctrines. Right? Well, you're being sedated by what? By what? The flesh. Right? The scripture says what? To be carnally minded is death. To be spiritually minded is what? Life. Right? And life everlasting. We're going to live forevermore, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Babakosha. We are Ratazasala, we are the elect. We're going to live forevermore. Overall, the nation of Israel is going to live forevermore, because even if we, the men that is in person in this video, are not the elect, right? Or some of us that scattered abroad in these different camps, right? We're going to come through the seeds of the elect.
That's right.
Right? So the whole nation is going to be purified and come back in the right spirit, right? No longer we're going to have to teach one another, right? Because the scripture says what? Sit down on the table and teach your sons and the sons' what these ordinances, right? That's how we have to do it at this time. But no, in the kingdom of heaven to come, we're going to come back. We're going to be programming the right mind, right? We're not going to have to teach one another. We're going to have to teach these heathen and bash them over the head. We're going to be in that rulership mentality, right? That's like how these heathen, these nasty ass Elamites be scoffing at you, and then a nigga come in the store, boy. A nigga come into there, show them nappy head, long beards, looking like Frank, right? We're going to be scoffing at you fucking nasty Elamites. That's what we're going to be scoffing at you. We're going to be hissing at you. You're going to be a proverb and a Bible. You're going to be hissing.
That's right.
Right? You already are. Right? Because we hate you Elamites, we hate you Edomites, we hate you Hamites, right? We hate all the other tribes, all the other nations, Salakia.
Yeah, all you are the heathens. That was really exciting.
Hey, Shalom, how about Shimmy or Shai, about Shimmy Kakadash?
This is the word bacchanal, right? It's right, bacchanal plural, bacchanals, right, which is a noun. It's a wild and drunken celebration. You understand? And the adjective is a wild and drunken celebration, a priest worshiper, a follower of Bacchus. So this is how you give homage, and this is how you worship Bacchus. You gotta be in the drunken and wild spirit. You understand? So right now when you're in a fete, you know, a lot of you do it ignorantly. Right? When you're in a fete and you jump up to anything and holding anything and whining on anything, hey, all is worshiping Bacchus. Because that's how you exactly. That's how you worship him. You understand?
Psalms 106, verse 38. Thus were they defiled with their own works and went a-whoring with their own inventions.
Yeah, with their own invention. You know, as Big Brother Barrett said, like I said, carnival is we thing. It's a Trinity thing. No. There's a heathen thing. You understand? They come from the heathen. Right? That's not you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American thing. No. This is you thing. This Holy Scripture. This is your spirit.
Yeah, our heritage is righteousness, not wickedness.
Yeah.
You know?
You understand?
This is Joel chapter 2, verse 13. And rend your hearts and not your garments, and turn unto Yahweh your power. And for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger and of great kindness, and repented him of the evil.
This is the God that giving homage to. This is the God of Bacchus, a piece of shit. Let's go back to these Roman deity. You understand? This who they jumped up in their fete and they giving homage to, drinking the rum. You understand? This is the demon right here.
This is Sirach chapter 19 verse 5. Whosoever taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned.
Yeah, you can be condemned because you take pleasure in wickedness. It tell you Romans 2 and I think it's Romans 2. I get it for you.
He says, Hosea chapter 10, verse 13. Ye have plowed wickedness, ye have reaped iniquity, ye have eaten the fruit of lies, because thou didst trust in the way of the multitude of the mighty men. Right? Because when the foundations of this whole carnival thing go back to you, what they used to do to you in slavery, right? They used to dress you up. They show it in they show you some of this stuff in this documentary. Goodbye Uncle Tom. You know, they dress somebody, they make fucking some of your homosexuals. They make 2/3 homosexual. They dress up some of the boys, put makeup on them. You understand? They would dress them up, cross-dress them and thing, and have them dance and make a mockery of them. You know? This carnival thing, hey, they said that they would like to teach that what? It was the slaves making mockery of the slave masters on the verandas, as it was they would give them a time of freedom to parade. And they would paint their face in black color. Where they said they had the jab and the blue devils and all that shit.
With the dude had the king on the balcony. Oh, this used to feed the slaves before, right? Fill them up with food so they could be sluggish, right? They fill them up with food. This is what they used to do in the ancient time when it was under the Romans, right? They fill them up with food and then let them race through the street, dress them up in costume. Right, and got them running through the street. So when somebody full, you know they can't run as fast as they want to run because they overfeed them, and then dress up in costume and got them running through the street. And they was please the masters them so they can laugh and have a time. Now our people do it freely. They're going to take a loan, put themselves in debt, take a loan to go and buy costume just for 2 days. You people out here mind.
Hey, they take the abomination and they wholeheartedly embrace it. That's not your heritage, right? For example, the foods I eat, cow heel soup, chicken foot sauce, you know, they call that a delicacy. That's an exquisite meal. Yeah, guess what? That was the remnants of the slave masters, the Edomites didn't want, right? The heels of the cow, they chop off that to the traitor away, and guess what? Jake, being the flavorful salt of the earth, right? We learn how to spice it up and make that shit good. Right? And it became a delicacy, but really and truly or a good tasting meal. But guess what? That was remnants, that was the ends, that was rubbish really and truly. Right? Chickens go back to what? The pig intestines that you deep fry out there in New Orleans in the deep south. Right? All this is abomination, crayfish. Hey, the elites didn't want to drink that or eat that salakia. You understand? The Edomites didn't want to eat that. They didn't want to partake of that, but they leave that for you. That's scavenger fish. Right? Them is bottom feeders. Right? The most I created them animals were to clean up the swamp, clean up the lakes, clean up the rivers, the ravines, the seas, right? And they give you are what you eat. So they full up of toxins and pathogens. And you now fill your body up with them toxins and pathogens and eat it as a delicacy. Shrimp, crab, lobster, right? As I said, down here is pudding, blood pudding. They put in blood to stale, the pig's blood to stale with breadcrumbs, right? And stuffing it back in the pig intestines, frying it up and giving it to eat with bread. That's abomination. Right? That's filthiness. The scripture says what? So not to eat of the blood. The blood is the life of the creature. Right? And we celebrate the Feast of Purim, which is what the dedication, not Purim, sorry. The Feast of Dedication. Feast of Dedication. Right? Or the Tabernacles, right? Feast of Tabernacles, the rededication of the temple. What we fighting against what? Antiochus and them making, defiling the temple. Right? Offering up what? Pig. Offering up unrighteous sacrifices upon the altar. Right? That's what we fought for. Judas and Judas Maccabees, Matthias Maccabees, his father before him and his brothers. That's what they fought for. What about the woman and her 7 sons and the Maccabees? Right? What the woman who was put to death because what they breastfeed and they circumcise their children. Right? All these women who stood stiffly for the ways of Yahweh Shimei Oshai. Right? All these all these people, all these Israelites that stood stiffly for the ways of Yahweh Shimei Oshai. Was their sacrifice in vain? Right? Was Yahweh Shai sacrifice in vain? Right? Yahweh Shimei Oshai forbid. Right? He left a remnant. All your men that running around the savannah, getting big and strong, going in the gym, getting big and strong muscles, sign up in the mirror, seeing yourself cut up and all that shit. You know, that's homosexuality. You into yourself. You should just say in these last days, men should be lovers of themselves. Yeah, when you look behind the scenes, plenty of you always watch homosexuals.
A selfie.
Yeah, you're fucking in your Forbes. You know, you're bulla men. What we call them, Macomb men, bulla men. You understand?
Only for selfie.
Yeah. You know, when you look sharp, some boys with high complexion or low complexion, or whatever you fucking say, light skin or whatever it may be. You understand? You're getting big and strong. And guess what? All of a sudden you're driving a range, you're living in a different. Guess what? You're living in. I mean, we can't pan the camera because you know we kind of pop up. You're living in luxury apartments because behind us is some luxury apartments, right? Because our man pay up there. You understand? Because the man that hitting it. Because I'm watching a video the other day, a woman like she run a little thing on her husband, you know, she find like her husband was moving iffy. And she track him down, you know. She saw a receipt or she tracked back the credit card. There was a payment for a hotel and she tracked and she got a call for the lump sum. Right? They said like as a high thing and the credit card company called home. Right? And when she said what? For what? A hotel. And when she went and she went to the hotel because as the money came out, like he paid for the room and he paid for a luxury suite and he paid for some excessive amount of things now. So they called. Yeah, you're aware that it's being done, right? So guess what? They called his wife. And you know what the wife do? She went to the hotel. She went and she inquired. She went to the room. You know what the man was doing? The man take out that room and he upstairs in a hot tub with a fucking man. With a man. She said, you cheated on me with a man? And that's when the camera cut off. He scampering out of the toilet. Out of the hot tub. You know, he had a man naked with the bubblies. You know, and that's what, you know, all this carnival thing here. Don't feel like it was all about men and women having heterosexual orgies. There's plenty about homosexuality too. You know? Because right now there's no shame. They have a strong LGBT community out here too. Right? And they are gainsayers toward the naysayers. You understand?
That was transgender out there.
So,
let's read this one for you. Continue this reading. This is Romans chapter 2 verse 8. He said, well, unto them that are contentious, mean unrepented. You understand? These are the one who unrepented, right? Contentious, and do not obey the truth, but obey unrighteousness, indignation, wrath, tribulation, anguish upon every soul of man that doeth evil. And carnival is evil. You're doing evil because we're defiling the Lord's temple. You understand? You're defiling the Lord's temple. So the Most High say anguish, tribulation, and wrath on every soul that do evil. You understand? So what you gotta do when you hear this information come out, don't scoff. Go and check it out for yourself and see what you're doing. Check the information for yourself and make sure the information accurate. You understand? Right? He said tribulation and anguish upon every soul of man that doeth evil. This is man and woman. Right? Of the Jews first and also of the Gentile, which is Israelites. You understand? Because them jakes out there who come down for this carnival, they're in a Gentile state of mind. They don't know that there's Israelites. You understand? They think they're actually an American, Jamaican, Bajan, Guyanese, St. Lucian. You understand? People from all over the globe coming. You understand? After camp last week for buy something, we see them now. Some big women, no shame. All the skin outside, no shame with these big old hoes. One that show her body outside. You can see she got some age and she got no shame. No shame with these old hoes, right? You understand? I got one more. Verse 10. He said, but glory and honor and peace is to every man that worketh good, to the Jews first and also to the Gentile. And what's good? Do what the Most High say. Stay away from reveling. Stay away from the worship of the flesh.
Folly.
Yeah, folly.
Yeah. So that's what God was reading and he said that. Sirach 19 verse 5, he said, whosoever taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned. But he that resisteth pleasure crowneth his life.
He that resisteth pleasure crowneth his life. Even to the woman, the Lord said what? She that liveth in pleasure,
She's dead while she live it.
She's dead while she live it. right? Your spirit dead, right? Because really and truly, you're not feeling, you're not happy within yourself.
Yeah.
They're doing all this record, really and truly, this is the way of Jake escaping, partying. This is the way of Jake escaping. But at the end of the day, guess what? You have a debt behind you in terms of money, finances.
Yeah.
Guess what? Behind that, you have a heaviness, right? Because your family situation ain't right, right? Your life ain't going right. All hell is really confusion. You know, you all hide behind the makeup, the mask, the facade, right? The costume. It's really a costume you're putting on. A spiritual costume and a physical costume, right? But
Making it
was,
feel
you
like
know,
that.
Shai is out here selling what he said. He sent forth his prophets, preaching peace, preaching healing, right? But you don't want to hear. You all refuse to hear. I'm our fucking most. We understand that the Most High put that spirit a slump, but then you can't understand and conceptualize.
Right.
But we still have to go outside here because the scripture said, hey, we prophets have to come out and prophesy to the world. Yeah, it can't see that.
I believe. Yeah. You understand? Say, jumping up out there and all jolly and drunk. Don't you niggas and bitches out there, y'all ain't happy. You gotta go to the sources of your problem. Where your problem originate from.
Yeah, they say the first part of what to healing is what confession.
Yeah.
Confess. And what the scripture say, confess thy faults.
Can't.
One to another.
James 5:16.
Can't.
Like I was talking with old schoolmate too, an old friend. And she was saying, no, you can't judge people. But hey, I learned how to be a serpent around these women. You understand? Because Yahushua said, be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. Not only these women, but around Jake and you understand, around Jake. Right? And the right really more to teach you to the spirit. You know, we can speak the scripture or even let them know the scripture we speak in. You understand? And I told her, I said, I'm gonna show this. If you see I doing something that gonna be detrimental to me, you're not gonna tell me, hey, don't do that. This is what gonna happen. You're not gonna tell me. You say yes. I said, well, God, you judge me there. You judge me there because you see why I do this wrong, and you judge me there. And I say no. What's that? There's love. There's love you show me.
Yeah, because if it's what scripture talk about, you have a son.
Yeah. You understand?
Yeah, you love your son, you're gonna correct him. Which
Exactly.
son you have a love that you want to chasten.
Exactly.
Same thing.
Exactly.
Like
So,
sons on both
yeah.
sides.
So you correct me there. You understand? So you show me love. So if I see somebody doing something wrong, if I see somebody doing something wrong, and me tell them, you say what you're not supposed to judge. Don't mean you wicked, you evil. Because you know the person gonna destroy themselves and you tell them not. You understand? So you gotta learn to be a serpent around them. You understand? Because when they hear about the scriptures as girl, you know, like, you understand? The spirit is activated up in them, you know?
It's,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was saying something earlier on, talking about the dressing the boys like harlots and them in the streets, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to read this precept. We have two precepts, right? This is Joel chapter 3 verse 3. Say, and it reads, and they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot. Now when you go into the etymology of the word harlot, right, it means to commit adultery, to become a cult prostitute, to be unfaithful to God.
And a cult prostitute has to go back to homosexual too. You understand? We go into it, go back to homosexual too.
Yeah,
Or
well,
a male prostitute.
So like when you watch like them old Christmas Easter movies,
Yeah.
you know them spiritual movies they put on, well, so-called spiritual movies, right? Like with the Charleston Heston.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she know shy, but she know after that one top. Right? With the Charleston Heston and so on and so forth. You'll see the big ball and they'll have the cook a fire in front.
Yeah.
Right? And you'll see the temple harlots and the priestess. Right? You know these are orgies and fuck the hell out of her. And then you saw the homosexuals, the eunuchs. Yeah, they even had this mockery they made with these either my comedians, these young comedians the other day. I think it was Day One it was called, right? Where they had this fat one boy, the one who was on oh god, I can't remember their name, right? But they paint them gold and all that shit. But they went back and they showed like Adam. They showed in the beginning of Adam and not Adam, sorry, Cain and Abel. It was a comedy. They showed Cain and Abel and Cain slew Abel, and them two brothers, them was two friends, and they come through and they see the whole scene and they was pumping with Cain, and then apparently end up as being captured and there was underneath the Romans, and there was they painted them gold, and they had them as homosexuals, as servants, and they was painted in gold and makeup and shit, and they were serving naked and shit. You understand?
This is Jeremiah chapter 5, Psalm from verse 7. How shall I pardon thee for this? Thy children have forsaken me.
Yeah, the children, you so-called Negroes, Latinos and Native American in the tutorial, you have forsaken the Most High. Because you come to because you get Proverbs 12 and I think it's 12 and 20 something. Yeah, go ahead. 12 and yeah, the forsaken the Most High, go ahead.
And sworn by them that are no God.
Yeah, by these heathens, these idols, what can't hear, what can't see, what can't speak. Right? Jesus, Selassie, Allah, Bacchus, right? You name it. Money, material thing, 26. Proverbs 12, 26. Yeah, go ahead.
When I had fed them to full, they then committed adultery.
Yeah, the Most High fed you, the Most High give you a righteous garment. You understand? Which is this last statute and commandment. And put us above all nations. The Most High fed us to the full. And put the name on us, Israel. He prince of the power. Go ahead.
And assemble themselves by troops in harlots' houses.
Yeah, they go back to your churches. That's how they assemble. By troops.
And if I may add one thing, right? To add what Big Brother Bro was saying, or what John said, this is our carnival is a religion. You know? And when you go into the etymology of the word religion, I think it comes from a Latin word called relegate.
Yeah.
Which means a restraint.
Or to tie and to bond, to bind.
Bind and restraint.
This is Romans 12, verse 26. Hey, see up here. Proverbs 12, verse 26.
Yeah.
It says, the righteous is more excellent.
See, Most High is also an example. This is why this place got a born. Right, go ahead.
Might have seen it, but it's sexual.
And fucking lesbian. Go ahead.
God, right? It says, for Proverbs 12, verse 26, it says, the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor.
And this you Israelites, right? You Israelites is you righteous. Your neighbors is the Edomites, the so-called white man. And the Most High says the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor. Why you are righteous? Because this last statute commandment was given unto you. Right? Go ahead.
But the way of the wicked seduceth them.
The way of Esau seduced two-thirds of you Israelites. You so-called Negroes, gun. You two-thirds of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian. As Big Brother Barnum said, y'all in the homosexual spirit, in the lesbian spirit, the idol worship, committed adultery, bestiality, pedophilia. You understand? Shedding blood.
Sacrifice.
Yeah. You understand? The way the so-called white man just two-thirds of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian. Exactly.
Yeah, because they're heavy into witchcraft too.
Hey, God. So, okay. Wait. I'll preserve this.
Yeah, go ahead.
And this is Proverbs 5 and 2. It says, Proverbs 5, slack and 3. Because the lips of a strange woman drop as honeycomb.
Yeah,
and
that's
her
strange.
mouth is smoother than oil.
Yeah, that strange woman is what? Different doctrine.
God.
He said the lips of a strange woman drop as a honeycomb, and we know honey is sweet.
God.
You understand? Listen to the words. Honey is something that is sweet. So when you hear about Islam, Rastafarian, Christianity, these be sweet words.
Yeah, like that. So like, I don't know if you see that message, the brother put it up on the messenger. It's like an Elamite, like there's first cousins, an Elamite and a Jake, right? There's first cousins, right? There's an Elamite and a Jake by nationality, but one is Muslim, the Elamite is Muslim, and Jake is Judah. Well, sorry, the Jake is Jacob, right?
Jacob.
Right? They kind of resemble. So they declare their relation, which is first cousins. And he's saying that the Elamite saying that he's Ishmael. And the Jake saying he's Judah. He's Rasta. You understand? All that is false.
Yeah.
You understand?
I see that on Facebook.
Yeah, come.
Lips of a strange woman.
Yeah, come. They're talking about they're the chosen and the most high and all that shit.
Ishmael and Jacob.
Yeah.
True right.
I want to face it.
I want to hold it for a while.
Now go ahead.
This is Psalm 7 and 11. The Most High judges the righteous and is angry with the wicked every day.
Yeah.
If he turn not, he will whet his sword. He had bent his bow and made it ready.
So the Most High ready to destroy you niggas. Yeah, the Most High don't wet his sword already.
He had also prepared for him instruments of death.
Yeah.
He ordained his arrows against the persecutors.
Yeah.
Them already go back to the nuclear missile.
Done.
Yeah, because you might get a judgment. Some of you might get the final destination vibe. The Most High that death spirit, Yahushai moving as the destroyer. You know, he had that death spirit moving around the place right now. You know, he had two ladies in a bus. They crashed into our next vehicle, and a piece of iron from one vehicle went straight through the bus and deal with them. Deal with them.
Dread.
You understand? The Most High had a next female. She got in a car accident and the post went straight through her fucking head. Straight through her head, disfigured her head. But guess what? She was still alive. The Most High had that spirit inside there. Just chilling in pain. You understand? The Most High had a cement truck drop on a car in Tobago. Fully loaded cement truck. Just flip up in the air, hook up on a line, flip up in the air, and drop on a car.
Fully loaded cement.
Yo, fully loaded cement. How much tons is that? The truck itself plus the cement.
And that's the
Just
Most High
crushed them.
judgment on the wicked.
Tonight before I leave to come out, I was watching the news. A car rolled on a woman in a garage. The car parked on her fucking chest. They didn't know somebody just come in and check and they see the car parked on a woman's fucking chest. She ended up dying tonight or this evening. You understand? That's the spirit of judgment, and you all don't understand that Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Yahweh said on his throne, the commandment. He command the angels of death. He command the They say to the Most High Yahweh belongs the spirit. The issues of death. You understand?
Psalm 68.
Go ahead.
Psalm 68, verse 20. And it reads, He that is our power.
He that is our power, which is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We all here representing Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, not Jesus Christ, not Jesus, not Jesus Christos, not Allah, not Shiva Ganesh, not Krishna, none of them fucking idols. Them idols can't save. Them idols can't save their own damn self.
Exactly.
They up in the temples, they deck them out in gold and silver.
And they get robbed.
Right? And they get robbed. The floods coming, they have to go and fucking take them up and put them up on a pedestal. Right? If you don't go in and clean them, that back shit go and build up.
So I can say that just like in the scripture in Daniel, right? When there was taking the food from the idols. The idols don't have no ears, they don't have no eyes, they can't see nothing, they can't do nothing, they're just there. You understand? They're dumb as fuck.
Exactly.
Psalm 68, verse 20. He that is our power is the power of salvation.
Yeah, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is the power of salvation. Right? And this is what we out here working for. We working towards this salvation. And all the other men, across the 4 corners of the planet Earth, they're doing this work in sincerity and truth. We working towards salvation. Salvation is from what? The hell, the pure hell, the evil time that's about to happen. Right? It's evil times we're going into. Economic collapse, martial law, war. Right now, Trinidad being besieged, the world being set up for what? Crime. It's saturated right now. The energy of the left-hand side is saturated for war, violence. Right? Great war is about to happen. The economic collapse, financial war is going to go into physical warfare. Right? What Venezuela President-elect Nicolas Maduro, he took what? He took the oil company out of what?
The headquarters out of Europe.
The headquarters out of Europe and something what? To Russia. So you come fuck with him now, see what's going to go on. Come fuck with him now, see what's going to go on. Right? Hey, we're not advocating for Russia to win anything, but they're going to win for a short time. America, you're done, you're true. You understand? While they're there with your backpack robots, you understand? Russia has some nukes prepared for you.
No, that is scripture that most I say basically, hey, you can use the meat to destroy them. I want to check who the meat is. Hey, the meat is the people who dwell in Russia. So the most I can use the Russians, hey, to destroy you so-called white man. Basically, hey, they both from the nation of Edom, but hey, the most I can use the wicked to destroy the wicked.
Isaiah 19:2. The most I see you set Egypt against Egypt.
Hey, can't.
So that's what after
Finish up. Yeah, finish up.
Because Ark was saying something about the semen truck with the one who died, right? And all these killing that taking place, right? Reading on. And unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the Lord, belonging the issues from death.
Yeah, the Most High belong the issues from death. And great death is coming on planet Earth from a famine, pestilence, biochemical warfare, sedition of men, right? And ultimately by thermonuclear warfare.
Yeah, the Most High can save your life and the Most High can take your life. Issue of death belongs to him. He can do that. He can save you and he can take you out.
Verse 21. But Yahweh Hashem Yahushai shall wound the head of his enemies and the hairy scalp of such and one as goeth on still in his trespasses.
In his trespasses, 4 John 3 and 4. So them is the one the Most High can deal with. The unrepented ones.
Hey, that's right.
It says Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20. Unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Carnival is bitter. Carnival is darkness. Carni, go back to flesh, while the festival of the flesh. Right? It's bitter and darkness. We want you to put that, right, and make that an ordinance. Right? And make that an ordinance. That make that a statute. It's not a statute. You have the government school going on holidays. Right? You have all them schools going on holidays. What to get what? Basically, but you have Friday off. You have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. They have to come back out.
Right? So they go to the that house and get the ash on the forehead.
Get the ashes of taboos. Jake don't even know what he means. Ashes is. Ashes is a sign of repentance. Right? When Israel would mourn, right? What they would do? They would take ashes, put on sackcloth, and put ashes upon the head. Right? That's a sign of mourning. Right? But guess what? You're willingly going and sin.
What the fuck are you mourning?
Yeah, you're not mourning. You're just have peace in your own spirit.
Don't you hypocrite?
Yeah, because it can't. The scripture said the Most High, but I read it before. The Most High take no pleasure in sacrifice. He prefer obedience. Obedience is better than sacrifice. But stubbornness is what? As rebellion and sin, and as the sin of witchcraft and idolatry. Right?
Most I said put a witch to death. Suffer not a witch to live. Right?
This is 1 John chapter 3 verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law.
Yeah, so the Most I said they that go on in the trespasses. Right? You got some of that?
No, right. No,
this yesterday say.
Yeah, come on, wait, I'll say because hey, basically Israel, hey, they continue in sin, right? Basically, hey, they don't check themselves to see what, hey, if they're doing righteousness, if they're going in the right way, right? They continue in the wickedness right throughout. That's basically, hey, that's why the Most High will destroy them. Because hey, they don't consider. Right? That's what the scripture say, because hey, my people are foolish. Because basically, hey, they don't consider. Hey, can't, right? Yeah, because basically, hey, they continue in this wickedness like them. Because basically, hey, carnival, wickedness, Christmas, wickedness, Easter, wickedness, hey, adultery, wickedness, hey. When you check it out, all these people who do this, hey, basically, hey, Israelites. I mean, because, hey, how you gonna sin? You can't sin if the law wasn't given to you, right? Because the law was basically given unto the Jakes, right? Unto the 12 tribes of Israel. The law wasn't given to the heathen and them, right? The law was given to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and so-called Native American.
It says Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Right? It doesn't mean to physically take a plane and go anywhere. It just means to take yourself out of the wicked philosophies. Right? And carnival is one of them. It says, be not cut off in her iniquity, right? Multitude of sin. For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. You see? For this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. It says, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. We in the last days. The Most High, hey, they even show it in a movie. They call it what? Terminator 2, Judgment Day. The Lord is coming with his righteous indignation, his vengeance. He's bringing forth vengeance for all the sinners. Right? We read that in what? Psalm 7 and 11. It says, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense.
That's right.
Right? It says, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand and made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad.
The guys have to be everybody drunk off Esau lies. The so-called white man, because the white man, the so-called white man deceives the whole earth.
Yeah.
Right?
And the confusion because it's Babylon. Babylon goes back to Babel, which means confusion. Carnival is confusion. Yeah, you might be jumping out there wine, jumping out there reveling shit. And something wine back on you and not knowing that he's a man. He's a fucking man.
Yeah.
Hey, God, yeah, that's wickedness.
And he not gonna stop when he realizes he back on a man, you know. And you not gonna stop. Or you might sing and coast a little bit, but guess what? You're gonna continue with your day. This is if you feel sick and sad and want to put your own self to fucking death.
Hey, God.
You all niggas wicked.
That's why this so-called kingdom had to be had to be fucking chewed on by. Yeah.
No, I was only showing
This is Isaiah chapter 1 verse 5. He said, why should he be stricken anymore? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick and the whole heart fainted. Because all in pure wickedness. Because we out here day in, day out, you know, telling all the right thing to do. But all not coming back and all not taking heed. All not taking heed to this good gospel. This true physician is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
The scripture say that a man often reprove heart different heart. You understand? That's what going on with the nation.
I'll be subject to one time, right? This is Isaiah 1 and 3. It says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the horse his master's scrip.
Yeah, these two animals are two stubborn and rebellious animals.
Hey,
right? But yet still they know the owner, they still know the crib. Last night, yesterday, Brother Yahuda and I was going into it with he saw in America, the US Army, they make a robotic mule.
Good.
Right? And when we went into the army mule, I read a short document on it. They said the army mule, the other army mule, that was some war they had between India and Pakistan. Right? And that mule get captured by the Pakistanis. It was an Indian mule and it get captured by the Pakistanis. And guess what? You know, they tried to use the mule. Guess what? The mule went straight back to the fucking Indians with all the ammunition of the Pakistanis. You understand? Because what? You know what the first part? You know what the first part?
Right? It says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's scrip.
Yeah, the ass is master's scrip. Right? You know, from these students passing around, coming around, you know, going on here, the judgment. Right? Go ahead. The two stubborn animals know their master's script.
Hey,
right? Go ahead.
Hey, an ass is a stubborn thing.
Yeah, you beat that donkey, and it won't move. Yeah, it had the parable of the donkey with I think it was Balak. Balak and Balaam. He beat the donkey. Right? But the donkey said, but I always obey you. Right? But when he was time to be stubborn, he was stubborn. Right? Because what the donkey saw the angel in front of him. But Balak didn't see it. The donkey had the spiritual eyes, but the Most High opened the eyes of the donkey, but Balak didn't see it. You know? Go ahead.
Yeah, it says, but Israel do not know.
Israel don't know. Yahweh Hashem Kodash is our power.
That's
and
right.
They are the creators of heaven and earth.
That's
Yahweh the
right.
Father and Yahweh Shai the Son.
That's right.
And by his wisdom, which is the Rakah Kodash.
That's right.
Right? By their wisdom, everything was created. So, go ahead.
Yeah, it says, my people do not consider.
And people don't consider. You're seeing the men of the Lord. Guess what? All throughout the scriptures, the Most High, before he destroyed a kingdom, he always sent forth his servants, his prophets. You don't consider that these men on the street sides. You should all consider the scriptures because the pastors never teaching the scriptures. What book are they reading from? The King James? King James was a homosexual. How you know that? A man tell you.
Hey,
right? The white man write the Bible. How you know that? A man tell me. Well, prove it. Prove it. The scripture say produce like cause, hold fast to that which is good. You know? Prove all things, hold fast to that which is good. So okay. but also produce like us. Go ahead, sir.
Hey, come. So back over the brother was now saying, because basically, hey, these people go off for what was here or what was taught. They never really, hey, go and check it up for their own self. They never, hey, go and say, hey, all right, good. Let me see what this brother's saying is the truth. I'm going to research this thing, right? And get into the meaning of the word, get into the etymology of the word. Hey, these people don't consider.
That's what our elders and our apostles they inculcate, right? So so like a quick side note, only deformation of character you're trying to come around with the camps at GMS. Guess what? When you go through all them videos, all we've been saying is what the scriptures say, and all of our elders been inculcated and bringing us up as sons. What they have been teaching us, the scriptures, right? To be a man means to basically to be righteous, at least to be a man of the Lord, to be righteous, and to know the Most High said what he dealing with, what knowledge, the power of knowledge. Right? It's a power of knowledge. Well, yeah, it's like
This is 1 Samuel chapter 2, Psalm verse 3.
Right.
Say, talk no more so exceedingly proudly.
Yeah, talk no more proudly. Don't be arrogant, right? Don't be ignorant. Psalms 19 and 13 say, please serve me, O Lord, for what presumptuous sins. When they look up the word presumptuous, it means what? To be arrogant without knowledge. To be arrogant in ignorance. Right? Talk no more. Hey, the Bible, God is about love, love, love. The God is about many different emotions. The Most High said he's a jealous power. Right? And he's jealous over who? Israel. His chosen nation. His what? Baba. Baba means what? His apple of his eye. Right? He's jealous. Right? Go ahead. He's what? He hates. He's saying Malachi 4 verse 1. Right? No, Malachi 1 verse 4. 1 verse 4. So like here, he said, Jacob have I loved and Esau have I hated. Right? Romans 9:2. Right? The Most High hate Esau. He's jealous over Israel. Right? He love what? He have his favorite pet. Right? Which is Leviathan. He have his favorite flower, which is the lily. He has, the Most High. We can't have more emotions than the Most High. Stop trying to put the Most High in a box. You simpletons. You can't have more emotions than the Creator. The Creator of all things. You have more emotions than Him. That would make you more divine than Him. That would make you superior and him less superior. Him inferior, Salakia. What?
So let not arrogance come out of your mouth, for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is a power of knowledge.
He's a power of knowledge. Go ahead.
And by him actions are weighed.
And by him actions are weighed. Right? When you go to 1 Corinthians 6, it tells you about these things are not going to be these people who are not going to enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Right? The 6th one. Corinthians 6. Right? You have to know these things. Right? You have to gather knowledge. Know what is favorable in the sight of the Most High and what is not. The apostle did that video, I think it was last night, when he was talking about certain camps should start going to the law. That's like how I think it was Ezra sat on the pulpit and went up and was speaking the law. Right? You talk the law, but you don't even know the law. The apostle talk about the phylacteries. What about the frontlets? Right? What about all these different things? You all know about these things? Right? These people passing here, they only know God is love because that's what Christianity teach them. That's what the devil taught them. That's what the devil, the false prophet taught them. Because what the scripture says, what the word of the Most High said? It says, love working no ill to his neighbor. Right? But Esau is our brother, our neighbor. Right? And guess what? They broke the brotherly covenant. Right? And they accuse their own brothers, their own mother's son. You understand? Love working no ill to his neighbor. This is our paternal brother. We share the same room, right? And he's actually our big brother. Our big brother is supposed to look out for his little brother, right? Right? But love working no ill to his neighbor, and what he's doing, he's persecuting us each and every fucking day, right? And he holding himself not guilty. He took his brother. You took your physical brother. You stole him off our land. You murdered him, right? You stole him, and you ship him like sardine. You chop his wife's belly open, you stomp on the kids, you throw them overboard, right? You had them bleeding in menstruous blood down on the men in the lower decks of the ship, right? You raped them, you abused them, you amputated them, you mutilated them, you lynched them, you burned them, right? Is that love? Is that love? And Jake's so fucking stupid that you're talking about love. Love him. You don't work you don't win evil for evil. The Most High said what? Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. That's justice.
That's right.
That's judgment. What he said? What he said? He said the Most High is a power of what knowledge, and by him actions are weighed. And there's it. The action that's going to be weighed is what? Justice and judgment. You know, as I said, Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Judgment is coming. Well,
hey, we better not say judgment is coming because hey, you so-called white people, hey, you being wicked towards you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and so-called Native people, right? Hey, you did all these wickedness onto them, without hey, basically hey, it started from the beginning because hey, what you can't do to Abel, right? You was wicked from the beginning.
That spirit that Cain had was that what a jealousy spirit.
Hey,
because all the jealous Israel up to this day.
That's right.
All the jealous Israel up to this day. That's what the Most High say in Proverbs 6. You know, he hate 17 that the Most High hate. You understand? The Most High hate that man with a jealous spirit. Because jealousy could make you come and kill your own brother. Which you did Esau, because we physically is a brother because we come from the same home. You understand? I'm a precept here. This is Amos chapter 1 verse 9. Thus says Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, for 3 transgression of Tyrus, and for 4 I will not turn away thy punishment thereof, because they deliver up the whole captivity to Edom, and the remnant, not but the brotherly covenant.
Shalom, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
So what I do? I come and break the brotherly covenant. Why? Because I lift this sword against all the brother.
Hey, ultimately it means that Cain had no knowledge. Going back to the psalm was Cain had no knowledge. Right? Because what? Because Abel had the knowledge of the righteousness of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai to offer up what? To offer up the righteous offering. Right? And after Abel was who? Set. Cain slew Abel and what? Set. The word set means compensation. And coming down where you had who? The Adamites. Right? And they had the knowledge. And then men began to praise Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So Cain had no knowledge, Esau had no knowledge. Esau gave up his birthright. What was his birthright to him? He gave up his birthright and he gave up the blessing, which was his blessing. Right? He gave it up because he had no value, he had no knowledge of what that is. You understand? But the knowledge was given on to who? Jacob. Because Jacob was smart. Jacob supplanted him. The word Jacob means supplanter. So the Most High ultimately was always dealing with who? He was always dealing with Abel. He was always dealing with Adam. He was always dealing with the Adamites. He was always dealing with Jacob. And he's now dealing with Israel. Yasharallah. Right? The Israel of Israel. The princess of the power. Right? That's what the Most High dealing with. That's something out there.
Yeah, but Cain knew you had to bring the first thing and the flock. They're just fucking wicked.
Come.
Yes. Esau was started in the last statute of covenant. Who was the father? Yahushua. They're just fucking wicked. That's what it is. That's the spirit.
That's his spirit. That's his spirit. To go against. Yeah, because ultimately they go against.
Yeah. The Most High said that's straight from the womb. The opposite to righteousness. There's a balance. The Most High created that.
Since in Genesis, when the Most High tell Cain, why has thou countenance fallen? Genesis 4.
Yeah.
The Genesis chapter 4 verse 6. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushai said unto Cain, why art thou wrote, and why is thy countenance fallen? Because all is so indulgent now wickedness, because you even lie to the power that created you. You know? How you could talk to the man, he's the man who fashioned the clay. You is the clay. You can't want to say, hey, I don't know where Abel is. And the Most High don't already know because the earth cried out. Because the blood of blood was in the ground, the earth cried out. Because Abel realized he was in that spiritual realm. He said,
up there with the father, he's back up there.
He gave a righteous sacrifice. He be like, hey, how I back here? You see, blood was crying out. Hey, how I here? If I do right, I ain't supposed to be here. So hey, he was back in that spiritual realm.
It says, Sirach chapter 33, verse 14. God is set against evil and life against death. So is it godly against the sinner and the sinner against the godly. So look upon the works of the Most High, and there are 2 and 2, one against the another. This is Sirach chapter 42 and 24. All things are double, one against another, and he had made nothing imperfect. Right?
So you white people, you self-proclaim white people, you are a perfect devil.
Gone.
Yeah.
The Most High said everything glorify him. So all the glorifying the Most High in all the wicked ways too.
Hey, the wicked was created basically for the Avenger, because hey, they was created basically to the wickedness.
This is a Most High movie?
So hey, the Most High in charge. So hey, we was created to the righteousness, but hey, we went off. So hey, we paid the
Hey, and the Most High make we go off.
Hey, can't.
Most High will make we go off. So the Most High can teach you a lesson.
Hey,
Hey,
so we can learn good and evil.
if you's a God, you got no boat.
Can't.
You understand? So how you gonna be? How you gonna judge? How you come out and judge if you never been through it? You understand?
Can't.
The Most High make we go off, but what? The Most High can make we perfect.
That's right.
You understand? The Most High taught me a lesson. But what I want to say, even them Hollywood producer, they got scripts. They write out the script, right? They have the star, they have the bad boy, and they have the other people who do different things in the movies, right? So this is the script, which is the Holy Scriptures. The earth is the stage. The star is Jacob, right? Esau used the bad guys, and these are the heathen nation. They just around. You understand? This is the Most High movie, right? Jacob is the star boy. He's the star. You so-called white people are the devil that the Bible speak of, right? So you perfect in your wickedness. You understand? Yeah. Yeah. That's your precept.
Something on the one sitting.
This is Job 37. Job 37, at the start of verse 10. By the breath of the Most High, frost is given, and the breath of the waters is straightened. It says, also by the watering of the, he wearied the thick cloud, he scattered the bright cloud. Verse 12, and it is turned around about by his counsels, that they may do whatsoever he commanded them upon the face of the world. It's in the earth.
Yeah.
Right? So the Most High is the one who command and direct the steps of men.
Exactly.
Right.
The Most High command and direct the steps of men.
I could back you up with that.
Whoever resists his will.
Proverbs 16 and 9, right? And it reads, and actually, the Most High direct the steps, right? Proverbs 16 verse 9, a man's heart divided his ways, but Yahweh Hashem Yahushai directed his steps.
That is what you mean, right?
God.
So you have plan. He said next 2 years you're gonna build a garage. You understand? I guess for me, my mind was focused on being overseas playing basketball. The most I had it for me, most I said, no, you can go out and preach my word.
Hey,
You understand? I gonna start to block these things from you. You understand? Put a dragon against you. You understand? Throw you off for the madness and put you out on the highways and byway. So your heart is device wherever hey. A man is always planned. 2-3 years this is what I want to achieve. But it's now the Most High got for you. You understand? It's now he got for you. You understand? You don't even know if you're gonna wake up and see tomorrow.
If I could add, right, Ecclesiasticus 38 and from 24 chapter straight to the end.
Yeah.
Hey, the Most High say, we is not men of basketball. Like when Howard was used to play the basketball, he's not a basketballist. He's a priest.
Yeah.
I not so-called AC technician. Ak is not a washerman. Lang is not a tileman. We's priests of the Most High.
Yeah, that's right.
You understand?
And the Most High call us to be priests.
That's right.
To be servants.
God.
Hey, just to back up, I cannot because I have a subject, so I can talk about the mind music upon all many things. Hey, I'm a fact. Let everybody set up to the 8,
I want
set up to the 8.
I want to aim us too. When Amos was a card. Yeah, you good. I'm gonna bring this after.
You bring yours first. You bring yours
I
first.
gotta look for it. I read it in a while. I gotta look for it.
You
read, yeah. Sirach to the 8, starting from verse 24. The wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunities of leisure.
Yeah, so the word leisure means what? Free time, spare time. Right? So the opportunity of leisure, that's where you get wisdom from. Right? You had that free time. So as Ark was saying, you know, his mind was heavily set on what? On basketball. I heavily set I was to be a civil engineer. I started to do that. I was to be a sound engineer. I was to do double, triple, quadruple degrees, but in engineering, right? I wanted to build, you know? I love to build, I love to create, you understand? Hence my name, Bara. You understand? I wanted to, but the most high purpose was, here you see, come on, that shit.
That was your plan, but that was the most high plan.
I'm a quick testimony because I was in the class. And the most high, same thing, you know, most brothers have probably, not most, but plenty brothers will have almost similar testimonies. The most high take a jargon and tell life, you know, hey, this was my real blah blah blah, that bullshit. But it's all to humble you. Right? But the most high say, what, take that bitch out of your life. So you see, I was in class and I told my partner, I said, hey, you see, I'm leaving. He said, what? I said, I'm leaving, I'm dropping out. He said, what? How you can do that? You help carry us from one level up to this level. How you can do that? You put all of us on your back, you teach us, you tutor us. How you can do that? I was like, nah, bro, I had to leave. You know, I had to leave. He said, what you going to do? I said, I'm going to study the Lord. He said, what you going to mean? How you going to do that? I said, I'm going to take my credits from this course and carry to the entire next school. And I'm going to study the Lord. I was going to go like that seminary school. Yeah. And that never happened. And I don't think it was a full year and a half. And what happened is that I came across the brethren. I came across this Rahim. And he witnessed to me. Firstly. And that was the end of that. I heard the name of Hashim and I was seeing with that name. You know, that name was it. You know? Go ahead,
There's something if you're about that preset.
This is short. This is Amos chapter 7, verse 12. Also he said Amaziah said unto Amos, O thou seer, go flee thee away into the land of Judah, and there eat bread and prophesy there. But prophesy not against any Salaki, but prophesied not again any more at Bethel, for it is the king's chapel, and it is the king's court. Then answered Amos and said to Amaziah, I was not a prophet, neither was I a prophet's son, but was an hordman and a gatherer of sycamore tree, sycamore fruits. And the Lord Yahweh took me as I follow the flock, and the Lord Yahweh said unto me, go and prophesy unto my people Israel. And this is really most likely to me. You understand?
You have to be obedient. You have to do it.
Yeah, I never know how to be out here reading the Bible. I know I had dreams, but now I understand why I was dreaming. I used to I always dream running water. I take a big bodies of water to be dreaming, just running. You understand? Before I even come close to this, the last dream I had before I even walk into the brothers them, I dreamed 2 women. And I was around these 2 women, and I was telling them all I want to do is teach. And them two were just going back and forth. And I said, that's all I want to do is teach. Them 2 women is Israel, Judah and Israel.
I used to dream I used to dream the chariots coming.
Yeah.
I used to dream like this one window in my house. I look out through the window and I used to see it. Used to have this old 80s show called War the Worlds. Not the movie, the show. They used to have a series. And the song, anytime that is just how them chariots just to look, I used to dream that. And when that show used to come on, I used to be scared, because that was my dream. Yeah. I used to dream that before I think the show used to come on. You understand? Before I know the show. You understand?
This is 1 Corinthians 1:26. It says, for he see your calling, brethren, know that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called.
Not many wise men, not many noble. Because the Most High, he desire virgins. Unto you, O men I call. It's really the young men.
It's
He not
deep
dealing,
too.
he not dealing with the old.
It's deep.
Don't like it.
Okay. And this deep too, the most I going on, they no fucking slut.
Huh.
You understand? The most I take 144,000 virgin. The most I want it fresh.
Yeah, because these fools, they set in their ways. You know, the scripture say, why they can't put new wine into old skin.
God.
You know, a man who's what, 60 years old, it might sound sweet to him, but guess what? He lived his 60 years of life under the philosophy that he already believed in.
In pleasure.
Yeah.
See, he's a dead man.
Yeah, he was already sedated by alcohol, hoes, gambling, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Right? He can make the comfort Yahweh Shemiyosha in his words. Right? Or the way that he believes in the words is not the correct way. He's not going to change from that.
Yeah, we ain't saying gambling is evil. We ain't saying wine is evil.
Yeah, the excess.
You just put your spirit into that.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah,
which is abomination.
No, it's not correctly simple.
Exactly. Yeah, because we dealing with no Israel simple. You understand?
Most I deal with a balance.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a balance in everything.
Now we drink wine.
You don't do too much and you don't overdo.
You do all things that lawful as long as we know.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say one thing too, that when the Mosai see Philip, you know, the Mosai, as Big Brother Yahudah say, the Mosai have 144 pure virgins. When the Mosai see Philip, we tell him, this is that Israelite that there is no guile. When you look up the word guile is to be not deceitful or defiled. You know? So he was pure until Yahudah Hashem Yahushai. Right? So continuing in Sirach 38, start from 24. I'll read over the first verse. The wisdom of the learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure, and he that had little business shall become wise.
Go ahead.
How can he
That
get...
had little business have become wise, so you know, you don't have many things, because as I was saying before, you know, the scripture talk about the mind music upon many things to be distracted, right? Distracted. I want to play basketball, I want to deal up with music, I want to build some shit. You understand? But the scripture will break it down some more.
Verse 25. How can he get wisdom that holdeth the plow?
The plow.
The plow?
Yeah, the plow man is what? A farmer. Right? A plow might be a hoe, might be a cutlass, a hook. So just dig up, just a plow the earth so you can put on the seed. How could he get wisdom if he did the plow? All you study is what? Farming. Praying on this and praying that your crop come true. And you yield and you get forth what? The increase. Go ahead, sir.
And that glorieth in the God that driveth oxen.
Yeah, glory to the goat. The goat is what? That stick or that prong that is used to what? Guide the cattle into the stables. Right? What this happen? You have a stick with the taser to the top. That's a goat. Right? The glory in the goat because it's studying the cattle. Go ahead.
And is occupied in their labors, and whose talk is of bullocks. He giveth his mind to make furrows, and his delight to give the kind fodder. To every carpenter and workmaster.
Yeah, you talk about being occupied in their labors. The scripture also say to be occupied in what? Prophecy. Right? That's our labors. Our labors as priests supposed to be occupied in what? Prophecy. Right? Go ahead. But if you're occupied in whatever your day-to-day is, right? Guess what? You make that now your power, you make that your what? Your distraction. You know? Say, hey, you have the brother Madagan going through and giving any prayer, and he do prayer against distraction. But if you pray any prayer against distraction and continue to be distracted, watch your obvious. You gotta work towards being focused. Have your eye on the prize.
That labor night and day, and they that cut and grave seals, and are diligent to make great variety, and give themselves to counterfeit imagery, and which to finish a work, the smith also sitting by the anvil, and considering the iron work, the vapor of the fire wasteth his flesh, and he fighteth with the heat of the furnace, and the noise of the hammer, and the anvil is ever in his ears, and his eyes look still upon the pattern of the things that he maketh. He setteth his mind to finish his work, and watcheth to polish it perfectly.
Yeah, he set his mind to finish his work. He did pounding, pang, 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 shaping, molding, then heating, quenching, sharpening. You know, he set his mind on his work. That's like how the saints of Yahweh Shem Yahushua had to set their minds on what prophecy. Right? Searching all the scriptures, putting this work to exchange, putting all the videos out to the time, through the Holy Spirit, the Harakat Kodash. Reveal it unto you, you put it out there, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in truth as you have been taught. You put it out there for exchange. You watch videos and you learn from other brothers. You humble yourself and you learn from other brothers. That's the exchange. That's the only time usury is in what? In admiration in the scriptures. Other than that, the Most High is frown against usury. Right? You're not supposed to use usury upon the brother, which is what? Gathering interest. Right? They lend somebody something for what? Interest.
That nigga spirit.
Yeah.
That fucking nigga spirit. You think about it?
Hey, I can lose. I got $100 now, but yeah, give me back like a 5% interest or they give me 200, right? So 2 weeks.
So we getting the other 100 from. You gotta go bar the out to pay. She put me deep in them. That nigga, boy.
That's Esau spirit.
Yeah, that nigga.
Now what Esau do?
Verse 29, so do the potter, sitting at his work and turning the wheel about with his feet, who is always careful, set at his work, and making all his work by number, he fashioneth the clay with his arm, and boweth down his strength before his feet. He applied himself to lead it over, and he is diligent to make clean the furnace.
Go ahead.
All these trust in their hands.
Yeah, all these trust in their hands. You know? All the trust in their hands, trust in their capability. Right? But right now we've been taught to trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua and his words. We're seeing it. Right? We're seeing it. We're seeing what? IUIC being exposed because of the trust in the words. The Lord said, trust in we saved by what? Faith in who? Amashaya.
Trust in fringes.
Yeah, they trust in fringes.
The fringes up.
They say the law. They don't know the fucking law. The Lord intended thou shalt not murder. Understand? Now you're being exposed. Right?
If I may add one thing, two acts a lot, right? John 4:34, where I wish I said, my meetings to be will of the Heavenly Father can send me. And that is spirit the Most High put on the brother of great millstone who pushing his truth and sincerity. He put our spirit on us to fulfill the Father work. So we glorify our Father which is in heaven, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's why we out here day in, day out. And we out here preaching for no seducers. We are preaching for no money. We're doing this freely receive, freely we give.
We doing this to receive a crown.
Right?
The Most High said, they that worship Yahushua said, they that worship the Father shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. To me, you gotta do this work here. Right? This how they show you're gonna worship the Father. When you in this, when you do, we do go out to feed the flock. You understand? Being brotherly around the brother. You understand? This
precepts.
Exactly. This is how you worship Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. I'm bumping yourself.
This is Psalm 5:11. It says, but let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice. Let them ever shout for joy, because thou defendest them. Let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee.
Yeah, so when you do the Most High say you're worshiping him. You understand? They that worship you shall worship you in spirit and in truth. And the Most High Spirit is the truth. Thy word is truth. You understand? The word that I speak to you, they are spirit and they are life. So this is how you worship Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. This thing is basic though. You understand? This thing is just basic. Look at the apostles and the elders, look at them. Great example. You understand? Look at them.
Hey, none of the words being confounded. And that's what the Lord said. That you will never be confounded. All the words have from the apostles and the elders, as brothers and they sit down, they say it. Right? That he say that Yahshua he said that they will take these situations and turn it on us.
Yeah.
And so said, so done. IUIC member killed a female IUIC member, they blame GMS. So, you understand? Everything they'll flip it on us because what? They hate them, that rebuke at the gate. And those who are in the true spirit of Yahweh said what? If they hate you, know that they hated me first because I speak it up their what? Wickedness.
They learn. Let us say what they gotta say. They ain't learn because y'all being saying that being speaking that kind of man like evil against the apostles. You know, saying that there's rape. You understand? And look what's going on now. Look what's going on. So y'all keep spreading y'all false accusation. Where with all a man sin by the sin that shall he be punished? You understand?
Finish it off,
Yeah.
Verse 31, all those trust to their hands, and everyone in his wise in his work. Without these cannot the city be inhabited, and they shall not dwell where they will nor go up and down.
Right, because you need the carpenter, you need the plowman, and you need the ironsmith. You need all these things to build the city. Right? But go ahead.
Verse 33, they shall not be sought for in public.
Yeah, these men they're not going to be sought in public. Go ahead.
Council, nor sit in high in the congregation. They shall not sit on the judge's seat, nor understand the sentence of judgment.
Right, they're not going to understand the sentence of judgment. They're not going to be the true magistrates. They're not going to be the kings. They're not going to be the rulers. They're not going to be like Solomon. The first judgment Solomon had was what, the two women. Right. But who come in and say that one smother her son the night before and take my son and say it's hers. Right? And she said, no, that son is mine. And Solomon said, what? Bring a sword, cut the child in half and give them each a half. The real mother said, no, let her have it. That was wise judgment. Yeah. Because a real mother would prefer the son to live.
Yeah.
Even with somebody else than for a son to die. The next mother was like, hey, chop the child up.
Yeah.
But she wicked. She was the one who smothered the son in the first place.
Yeah.
Right? She was the one who smothered the son in the first place. Right? But
reading on. Right? They cannot declare justice and judgment, and they shall not be found where parables are spoken, but they will maintain the state of the world, and all their desire in slack, and all their desire is in the work of their craft.
Yeah, all they will maintain the state of the world and all their desires in the work of their crafts, because there's a talent, right? But the Most High gives us a talent, and the talent is what? To understand these prophecies, right? To retain these prophecies and to regurgitate them over until they sink in our spirit, till we trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, till we trust in His words, until we look forward to His salvation, till we have no fear, till we are confident that He's going to deliver us and save us from the hand of our enemy Esau, who's going to come down like a great flood, right? So with that, you see the savannah field lights out, you know. You see all praises to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash.
Double honor to our apostles and elders and great millstone. Salutation to the elect brethren and 24 pounds I can't good. I've been the essence of the lessons for all those who missed, who came in late, tuning late. Hey, fuck this king now. This is Babylon. This carnival system, this carnival festival is what? It goes back to confusion, the worship of the god Bacchus, right? It's wickedness and it's an abomination in the sight of the Most High, right? Mawat la Babal shall lack where I am to this whole festival and to these celebrants, right? Mawat la Babal, death, right? Shalom. Peace and safety to the elect, right?
Shalom.
So what is the Aki coming boy? Shalom to the Aki coming boy.